Languages are typically dead languages, or show a high degree of diglossia, as the spoken varieties of the language diverged further away from the classical written language over time. In the context of traditional European classical studies, the classical languages refer to Greek and Latin, which were the literary languages of the
tell me
Mediterranean
about
world
Greek,
of classical
please.
antiquity. In terms of worldwide... Okay, I'll talk about ancient Greek. The ancient Greek language includes the forms of Greek used in ancient Greece and the ancient world from around the 9th century BCE to the 6th century CE. It is often roughly divided into the Archaic period, Classical period, and Hellenistic period. It is antedated in the 2nd millennium BC by Mycenaean Greek and succeeded by Medieval Greek. Koine is regarded as a separate historical stage of its own, although in its earliest form it closely resembled Attic Greek and in its latest form it approaches Medieval Greek.
Okay,
Prior
stop
to the
telling me
Koine
about
period,
Greek, please.
Greek of the Classic and earlier... Oh sorry, I'll stop here. Please ask me about another topic.
Now I'd like you to talk about robots.
I'll check Wikipedia. A robot is a machine, especially one programmable by a computer, capable of carrying out a complex series of actions automatically. Robots can be guided by an external control device or the control may be embedded within. Robots may be constructed to take on human form, but most robots are machines designed to perform a task with no regard to how they look. Robots can be autonomous or semi-autonomous and range
Tell
from
me about
humanoids such as
autonomous
Honda's
robots.
advanced step-in innovative... Okay, I'll talk about autonomous robot. An autonomous robot is a robot that performs behaviors or tasks with a high degree of autonomy. Autonomous robotics is usually considered to be a subfield of artificial intelligence, robotics, and information engineering.
Okay, tell me about
Early
artificial
versions were proposed
intelligence,
and demonstrated
please.
by author-inventor David M. Heisman. Autonomous robots are particularly desirable in fields such as spaceflight,
Can you tell me about
household
artificial
maintenance,
intelligence,
wastewater
please?
treatment, and delivering goods and... Okay, I'll talk about artificial intelligence. In the field of computer science, artificial intelligence, sometimes called machine intelligence, is intelligence demonstrated by machines, in contrast to the natural intelligence displayed by humans and other animals. Computer science defines AI research as the study of intelligent agents, any device that perceives its environment and takes actions that maximize its chance of successfully achieving its goals. More specifically, Kaplan and Hemline define AI as a system's ability to correctly interpret external data, to learn from such data, and to use those learnings to achieve specific goals and tasks through flexible adaptation. Colloquially, the term artificial intelligence is applied when a machine mimics cognitive functions that humans associate with other human minds, such as learning and problem solving. The scope of AI is disputed. As machines become increasingly capable, tasks considered as requiring intelligence are often removed from the definition, a phenomenon known as the AI effect, leading to the quip in Tesler's theorem, AI is whatever hasn't been done yet. For instance, optical character recognition is frequently excluded from artificial intelligence, having become a routine technology. Modern machine capabilities generally classified as AI include successfully understanding human speech, competing at the highest level in strategic game systems, autonomously operating cars, and intelligent routing in content delivery networks and military simulations. Borrowing from the management literature, Kaplan and Hemline classify artificial intelligence into 3 different types of AI systems: analytical, human-inspired, and humanized artificial intelligence. Analytical AI has only characteristics consistent with cognitive intelligence, generating cognitive representation of
Tell
the
me
world
about
and
cognitive
using learning based on
intelligence,
past
please.
experience to inform Okay, I'll talk about intelligence. Intelligence has been defined in many ways, including the capacity for logic, understanding, self-awareness, learning, emotional knowledge, reasoning, planning, creativity, and problem-solving. More generally, it can be described as the ability to perceive or infer information and to retain it as knowledge to be applied towards adaptive behaviors within an environment or context. Intelligence is most often studied in humans but has also been observed in both non-human animals and in plants. Intelligence in machines is called artificial intelligence, which is commonly implemented in computer systems using programs and, sometimes, appropriate hardware. Intelligence derives from the Latin nouns intelligentia or intellectus, which in turn stem from the verb intelligere, to comprehend or perceive. In the Middle Ages, intellectus became the scholarly technical term for understanding, and a translation for the Greek philosophical term nous. This term, however, was strongly linked to the metaphysical and cosmological theories of teleological scholasticism, including theories of the immortality of the soul and the concept of the active intellect.
Very
This
interesting.
entire
You
approach
can
to the
stop
study
talking
of
about
nature was strongly
intelligence
rejected
now.
by the early modern philosophy. Oh, sorry, I'll stop here.
I'd like to know about android robots.
I'll check Wikipedia. Android has multiple possibilities. Please say yes if I am describing the correct one. Android, robot, a humanoid robot or synthetic organism designed to imitate a human.
Yes, that's the one. Yes.
Okay, I'll talk about android, robot. An android is a robot or other artificial being designed to resemble a human and often made from a flesh-like material. Historically, androids were completely within the domain of science fiction and frequently seen in film and television, but recent advances in robot technology now allow the design of functional and realistic humanoid robots. The word was coined from the Greek root andro, man, and the suffix oid, having the form or likeness of. In Greek, however, is an adjective. While the term android is used in reference to human-looking robots in general, a robot with a female appearance can also be referred to as a gynoid.
Like yourself.
The Oxford English Dictionary traces the earliest use to Ephraim Chambers' 1728 Cyclopedia in reference to an automaton that Saint Albertus Magnus allegedly created. The term android appears in U.S. patents as early as 1863 in reference to miniature human-like toy automatons. The term android was used in a more modern sense by the French author Auguste Villiers de l'Isle Adam in his work Tomorrow's Eve. This story features an artificial human-like robot named Hoddly. As said by the officer in the story, in this age of brilliant advancement, who knows what goes on in the mind of those responsible for these mechanical dolls? The term
I
had an
agree.
impact into English alt science fiction starting from Jack Williamson's The Cometers, and the distinction between mechanical robots and fleshy androids was popularized by Edmund Hamilton's Captain Future.
Okay, tell me about
Are
science fiction.
electromechanics robots and are you... Okay, I'll talk about science fiction.